Touchdown. Touchdown.
One perfect love. Yeah. Warrior King, big up yourself. Leslie, and big up yourself, you know. Music and marriage.
Hi guys. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square. We're there again. Another season. You don't know, season 3, episode 27.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, episode 27.
Yeah.
We are back again, and we thank you guys so much for staying tuned.
Yeah.
We took a little break during the December month, and we're just grateful to be back, and we're just thankful that we have you guys' attention still, and you guys are still rocking with us, so thank you for your support, thank you for your viewership, thank you for listening.
Definitely.
And your streams. We appreciate you guys so much.
Happy to be back working.
Happy to be back, yeah. It's just being here at home, just being parents and not doing anything, with the whole pandemic, everything going on, you can't really do much.
Yeah.
So it's just like we're just home doing nothing for a month. So it's just like, all right, now it's finally time to get back.
For me,
I wouldn't say we weren't doing anything, because we did a little bit of redecorating, we did a lot of family time. And
for me, over the holidays, you don't know, football is what keeps me going.
You're serious?
So
hold on there. So you wouldn't even say your family keep you going?
No, I mean, the families are given, these families are constant. I'm talking about over the holiday season, when other people are enjoy
I got you.
holiday business.
Got you.
The English Premier League, to be exact, where Newcastle plays, which is my team. Game after game after game.
Him support one of the worst team in the football league. Like, I don't understand it. And the man upon this team for years now. From me and him there, he must support Newcastle. And from me and him there, Newcastle there at the bottom. Well, and him still not jump ship. Like, his loyalty is unmatched, man. When it comes to Newcastle,
that's how you do it.
I tell you, boy. See him all up on the black and white tonight. PATs.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Ebony and Ivory.
Fan.
That's how you do it. We not jump ship, whether it's a sink or not. Yeah.
Only one team we support when it comes to
big up
sports.
all Newcastle fans worldwide.
It's not. I mean, only in England you find them. Other than that, nobody's a Newcastle fan.
I've
never seen anyone in Jamaica have on a Newcastle jersey and nothing like that.
I'm not going to argue with you about football,
people.
okay? Because you don't really know much about football.
I don't.
And the history.
I don't.
So I'm not going to even try to have that conversation with you.
Okay, you ain't going to give me that energy.
No, not that.
Okay.
When my brethren Sean Khalifa, when they come on Jamaica, Sean, because Sean have a new podcast.
Yeah, big up the podcast, Big League podcast.
Big League, right. When Sean come on Jamaica, and
you want to have that conversation,
we can have him on the podcast and we can talk a little bit about football.
Yeah, I forgot to do a research, so you can't come put me on the spot and expect me to know certain things, but Uno don't know already.
No, you can chime in with your Chelsea business. I
want to support Chelsea because it's close to my middle name. Like, other than that, I don't know nothing else about the team and Drogba. Like, other than that, I don't know nothing else.
Great Didier Drogba.
Yeah, I don't know none of the new players or nothing like that. I don't keep up with it no more. So, it's just whatever. I just picked a team just because he's watching the sport so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, might as well just get into it one way or the other just to not bore myself to death, because he's going to watch it regardless. So just get with it.
Listen to me. We're not having a football conversation right now. You know, you ain't ready for that.
Trust me, your sorry ass team ain't ready for that. I'm good. It's your team you need to worry about, all right? But anywho, let's get into the discussion of the day.
Yeah.
I wanted to. Oh, my little card done fell. Is it okay for friends to say that they love each other after a conversation, like a visit, or like if I see you like just in passing, like at the mall or something like that, and I'm just walking by? Like, is it okay to be like, oh, well, go on, you know, I'm like whatever them call you, and you guys, you know, have a brief convo, and then in the end of the convo, it's like, I love you too, and then you go your separate ways.
What do you mean?
In front of your spouse.
What's wrong with that? What issue do you have with that?
I didn't say I had an issue. I didn't say that. I just asked you a question.
Okay.
I just asked if it's okay. Like, how would you feel about that?
I mean,
all right. Let's not put you in the situation, because when it seems like you're in the situation, you're very light on it, on the thought of it or the reasoning behind it. So let's put this in a situation. I'm at the mall with you. We're walking, and I see a male friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know this friend like that, but you claim that is a good friend of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him talk, whoop whoop, keep it pushing. At the end of the convo, you hear, all right, I love you. All right, I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we give a hug, and then we go our separate ways.
You have to understand.
How would you feel about that?
First and foremost, right? When you ask me a question like that, you have to know that my response is gonna be
it's platonic relationships
different, because I am exposed to many different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
I travel the world. You understand? So
me
travel the world and me never see it quite like this. And I lie, me do not tell you music. Me exposed to different cultures, right?
So,
and in the American culture, especially in African American neighborhoods, especially in the ghetto, it's the norm to tell your brother, yo, I love you, son. Yo, what's up? Yo, baby, I love you. Meaning, she don't. Him no mean say him love you like in that way.
Nah, you mostly hear that with the Spanish. I love you, ma. Like they usually say that. I love you.
It's the culture.
It's not really nah.
It's the culture. So it's not. It's no. I mean,
wouldn't agree with that, but okay.
I mean,
finish.
It's my opinion. Then I feel it's the culture, because you know, even in a Europe, people kiss each other all the time.
Yeah, but that's a.
Yeah, but that can be viewed as
no.
A kiss is harmless, but
I mean,
I love you.
A double kiss, a double kiss, like a
kiss is.
Hold on. I would never take that as something more than that.
But that, you see what I'm saying with the difference of opinions and views. A kiss is harmless.
In that
but
way,
I love
in
you.
that way,
Words.
No. If we're leaving each other and we're like, mwah, mwah, I'll see you later, that's different. If you're there like, mwah, and then a long hug and then the extraness with it, now that's something that you have to look at. No, but of course
you're going to look at that, because extraness in it.
Exactly.
But you never send an extraness.
Yeah, but just a simple
kiss. But a simple I love you.
But I love you is a very
like,
strong.
I love you. No, I love you.
No, it depends on how. Okay,
like,
you can say what you're saying and I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Like. It's. I feel like it's just a term of endearment, you know, and you can pick up when something has a different meaning and connotation to it. You understand? As me say, you know, growing up in a Brooklyn and in a Queens, like the Yankee them. Sorry for terms in them way there, but the Yankee them, I saw them deal with the thing. Like, you know, you might have walked past on the street on Kingston Avenue and you see a little girl where you know from around the way. You don't love her like you in love with her. But yo, what's up, baby? Everything alright? You good? You know, yeah, I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. Whatever.
I love you, man.
I love you, man. I'll see you later. That's it.
Yeah, but
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah. If you Spanish, I'll let you fly with that. Papi, you can hold that.
In African American neighborhoods. Crown Heights,
not in Bronx.
St.
I guess
East
in the Bronx,
New York.
I guess in the Bronx we different.
Such fin.
Because in the Bronx, it ain't like that. You hear the
Red
poppy
Hook.
them. You hear the poppy them say that.
Listen, man.
But you don't hear no regular dudes out here talking about I love you, ma.
In the valley, where you
Nah,
from?
definitely not in the valley. Because we definitely was not saying that. Definitely not. But for me,
I don't see nothing wrong with it. You can hear the difference.
Definitely, you can hear the difference when there is something else extra to the situation.
Right.
But for me, I don't think I will have a problem with you saying I love you. It's just, as you just said, is how you say it and the emphasis that is being placed on it in that situation or in that moment of time of the conversation. But for me, like, I don't think I would really be upset with you if I hear you say I love you to a friend. I might look at you like, "Hola, that." But I'm not gonna be offended if I know that it's someone that you're close to like that, or if it's someone. All right, example, your best friend Tasia. If you said that to her, like if you and her having a conversation, I wouldn't feel no type of way. I wouldn't look at you like something in that something because you said that to her. Because I know that there's history between you guys. I know that you guys have been friends for years. So I wouldn't think to say, okay, I'm gonna make something of an innocent I love you.
And when I feel like me said, it's like you grew up in a neighborhood. So you grew up in a Crown Heights. Like everybody know everybody once you live on a certain block, certain blocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So from Kingston, from Eastern Parkway to Atlantic, Kingston Avenue, everybody know everybody in another block, in another neighborhood there. You understand what I say? And some people are closer with some people more than some.
Yeah,
you understand what I say?
I've never experienced that in the Bronx where nobody was like, yo, I love you, yo, like
no,
nah.
not like
or love
nobody
you, ma. I mean, love you, ma. I get that all the time from the poppy them. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's what I'm saying from them.
Babe.
But
them get it. It's just a New York. It's a different culture thing. That's what I'm saying.
For me,
and I feel like for me personally, the kiss thing kind of more like strange. Like
no. If it's a double kiss, I
take offense to them
that.
thing them more time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
No, I'll get past a double kiss. Like I don't have a.
I don't want nobody to kiss me them way there. To be honest.
I mean, I don't have an issue with it because I think a double kiss is like a very innocent thing.
No,
it's
cool with that
it's
shaker.
very.
I'm good with that.
We said dap you up and you straight.
Dap me up. A hug is also okay. You understand what I say about the kiss
thing? But a hug is not far from a kiss.
Kita, a kiss is a kiss.
A kiss is not like it's a mouth to mouth kiss. Is a cheek to cheek. Like it's not like they're putting their lips on yours.
And
sometimes
you have to understand
it's
the
just,
culture. Cultures.
Exactly, it's just the culture. So you can't really take offense to it.
But me is not a part of that culture. Then.
Yeah. So therefore, like.
So when you ask me a question like that, if I'm not a part of the culture, then I'm gonna look upon it a certain way.
All right. Well,
if I'm not exposed to it.
Okay, let's stick to the I love you part then. But the I love you, I really would not have an issue with it. I don't. If it's somebody that I know you close with, it's cool. But if it's somebody that I don't know and you're telling me that
and
it's a
somebody
friend,
that I don't know, them not gonna just pop up and say that neither. I mean, I think. You understand what I say?
No,
like,
but if it's somebody that I don't know, your wife don't know, and you're telling me that it's a good friend of yours, that's why you're saying it. If you know. In that situation, I'm not with it.
That's fine. That's cool too. Understand. Of course, me have to understand that. And then more than likely, you gotta do your research and then you gotta get to know who the person is.
No,
and then you gotta realize.
Research, I gotta ask you who this be.
Yeah, that's research.
That's not research, that's asking.
Yeah.
Research is me going on my own and...
Okay, you're gonna ask and then you're gonna be told.
Okay.
And then you're gonna realize that this is innocent. You understand? Or you can find out that this is not innocent. Either way, you know, somebody now gonna just pop up and say, I love you like that. That's not even a part of what we do in Jamaica. That's not really our thing. You understand what I say?
That's true.
We not use that word there a lot. You understand what I say?
Sure
so if even a woman and a man were in a certain type of relationship now use that word there.
Yeah.
Much.
You don't really see much affection and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? Yeah. So it's like for somebody to say that to you in front of your wife or in front of your husband, it's definitely something going on if it happens in our culture, in a Jamaica.
Really?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
So you think, say, if me and you are walking, and a man, like, one of my brethren say, yo, you
If
know,
I'm on
some
baby,
love
you know
you.
some
Not,
right away, you're gonna start pray and say,
not like that. Not like
are the
yo.
only way it say? Are the only way?
No, it's
baby, are the only way.
yeah, you know, my
man,
love
you-
is still in
yeah,
my
yeah, what you say.
sister, my
Listen to
sister,
yourself.
my sister.
Never.
Yeah, you can't drop in that too. Like that's been said.
Nah.
Yeah. You know, say sister Maria is still in it. But Maria, I'm love you the same thing
No,
in Jamaica.
no,
Maria,
no,
I'm love
no.
you the same thing in Jamaica. That can be an argument that we can go back and forth for hours.
No.
And
Maria, you.
yeah, because
It's a
enough
word
man,
where every man use and woman use. You know some rate the thing. But you know some rate the thing.
No. If you ask a man and say to him, say, yo, you love her. Yeah, you know, some Marietta are still in her.
Exactly.
Marietta, that
But
means
him no love her.
yes, him love her.
No.
Because I'm woman that him just don't want to say him love her. Like they just
No.
don't like that word. They don't like to use the term.
Exactly. So if
So
your
that's why
man,
them
if somebody
find
come
other
up to
ways
you,
to use it and say Marietta.
if somebody come up to you and use the word love, when you and your husband or your wife are walk, there's definitely
So
something
suppose
going
somebody
on.
come and say,
I'll be
you
like, bro,
know,
take it easy, fam.
you know,
What do you mean you love my wife? When you see me stand up right there, what you do? Tell her that when me not there.
Tell her that to me the day, all of me the day, and I tell me that.
No, I mean, me can't control what I'm going to do.
No,
when
me
there.
can't control it.
You
Don't
can
talk to
control
her.
it. Me can't control it.
Mm.
You understand?
Okay.
So, me I go take it as disrespect because I know say in a Jamaica we not do that something there. We not do that something there.
Me don't know about that. Me don't know about that.
We not
Cause
use that word there.
Enough of them man, them use the word very carelessly and loosely.
No, that word there. Maybe things are changed now, but when we are grow up certain way, that word they not use.
That really use.
That word they not use none at all. That
Really,
word,
bro?
that word there was a scarce word. You understand?
Just avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, that word there was a
But
scarce word.
what is so wrong about I love you? Like, what is so fearful about the word? What is so fearful about the feeling? Like,
You know, it's again, I feel like it's a cultural thing because we not really grow up and get
the nurturing and the love.
yeah, nobody now use a thing there. You know, our parents them never really use. My parents never really use that word there with me often. Me can only speak from a personal perspective right now, but I feel like this is a general thing. You know, my parents never really use that word there with
my
me.
mom, but not my
Like
dad
that.
much. My father, like, you gotta force it out of him really. But
Even I feel like I recently probably like since
But even
2013 or 12 or something like that, me start hear that word there from my mother.
But even yourself, you weren't a person that usually used that
Yeah,
word.
because
much, so
I
it's-
wasn't really taught to use that word a lot. Because that word, it just felt like
So
that
do you
word was
think
like
that-
a powerful word where when you use it,
It can be used against you. It could be used to take you down.
there's so much power in that word there, it just feels like
It's so much power in how much you give that person. It's not the word. It's what is the power that you give that person.
I understand what you're
that's
saying,
using the
but the
word.
perception.
So
See?
we just have to change the perception of the word.
Yeah, no, I mean, you don't need to change the perception because love is really and
No,
truly a
but of
powerful
how-
word. You understand what I mean? I say, so how we view it is not wrong in the way how we view it. It's just that we feel like maybe, how we use it, it's not supposed to use a lot unless you truly mean it. You understand what I mean? I say? Like people not really like to use the word because it does have that thing about it. Like,
What
yeah, man,
thing?
me not know something about the word. Me can't fully explain.
Me not get it, because for me, you would think that you would want to use that word so freely with the ones that you love, because you don't know how, with timing and death and all of these things. So I would assume that you would want to use the word freely just so they can understand and see how much you love them, even if you're not doing it in other ways, but verbally they can, just hear it. So that's kind of weird that.
And then we
in
have
our
this thing.
society
We don't know. We
that's-
have this thing in our culture too. Where you don't know. We are a very homophobic society. So it's like, if your man a tell him son them thing
showing
that
weakness. And
it just feels a way. You know what I mean? Like that's just how we grew
No,
up. It
but
just felt
You don't even
like
understand
the word
how much
is
strength,
just
yeah, but there's so much strength within that. A man telling his son, "I love him," to just let him understand that he's not alone in this world. Because despite of all the things that are going to be thrown at him, growing up and becoming a man, you get what I'm saying? So that should be something that's powerful and not looked upon as that's weak.
when I think of weakness, me
So
not gonna say it's looked at as a weakness. You know, when a father don't say, you know, to him son that him love him.
So it's just compassion.
It's just we were
lack of
taught
compassion.
to be tough. Like we grow
Yeah,
tough.
but you can be tough.
Like
and
the
be,
toughness when I know say, you know,
there's a limit to it.
we can have a soft side, or we can have a certain type of vibration.
Show empathy, show sympathy, show love, show care.
We weren't taught.
Yeah, trust me, I get that, because I know from my like grandparents, like growing up, I don't remember my grandparents really saying "I love you" and stuff like that. They don't really show emotion. They don't really show, you know, that caring, that compassion, that, you know, comfort that you would think that you would be receiving from a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nothing wrong with it, because that's just how they were raised. They were raised to fight and to be tough because of all the things that we were going through back then with our ancestors.
Right.
So I definitely understand that, but at some point we have to understand that we have to change the narrative of that story, and just explain that it's okay to love. It's okay to show love.
Well, just by you asking this question now, you know, it goes a long way. You know, people who watch the podcast and listen to it will you know, start to ask the question themselves, you know what I mean? Because we know many people are gonna ask themselves the question now, like, yo, do I really tell my sons and my daughters and my wife and, you know, my husband and whatever that I love him or I love them? You know what I mean?
Just show your feelings, just show them how you feel, and not feel like, okay, you can't trust this person, you can't
I've
trust
never heard
nobody.
the I love you from my father. Never. Because, and it's not that him don't love me.
Tough person.
But that's what me say. You understand what I say? It's just the
how
culture.
they were raised, the culture, and
man.
the time that they were in.
Yeah.
I definitely understand, because as I said, my grandparents said the same thing, and it's sad, because you know that they love you, you know that they care, you know that they want to show you that. But the only time you can really get that from them is when you're sick, or if you're something wrong.
Sad is about to happen.
Something illness,
and
or something.
Even when it reaches to that point there, it's tough
still
for
hard
some people.
For them still come and say, "I love you."
Yo, you see the word. Yeah. You see the word, what it invokes, and that's why, you know, a part of me understands and can relate, because the word invokes a different type of energy when you really mean it.
Yeah.
You understand? So if me and you are walking, a man walk up and say, "I," me gonna look on him crazy like, "Bro, what you dealing?"
Like, brother, we put on my invisible suit this morning, you understand? Like, walk on.
You know, something must have gone, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I get where
in
you're
our
coming
culture,
from right
in Jamaica.
In Jamaica, I definitely get where you're coming from.
Definitely.
Yeah, I get it now. I understand it a little bit more from your perspective.
Definitely.
Which is kind of strange now, because when you think about it, it really is like that. If a Jamaican man really come to you on a certain type of level, and even utter the words "I love you."
Maybe in this time and age, the word I use loosely. Maybe.
Yeah, that is. No, not maybe.
But me know when we was a youth and I grew up certainly.
Yeah, growing up, we never really said that much. Like, your whole neck just went away over you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't something that was used that often growing up. But I'm happy to see that it is now, because you actually get to see how people are really feeling, especially in a climate like this where so many young adults, just in general, everyone are just being depressed and sad and, you know, all these things. So it's good to sometimes to have that reassurance from a loved one to, you know, really know that this person really love you, or, you know, whatever the feeling is. So it's a good thing for people to show emotion, and we definitely encourage, you know, you showing your emotion and you being vocal about your feelings.
Definitely.
And just letting your loved ones around you know exactly how you feel and what it is that you do and do not want to have a peaceful life. Because 2021, That's all that we are trying to sustain and to maintain.
Definitely.
A happy, healthy life, financially stable, just love, joy, happiness, love, and love.
Definitely.
Like, that's just what we're promoting. Enough music on top of that, 'cause, you know, music is life.
Big up all of my brothers and my sisters them out there. You know, I love you. Love you all.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You don't know it's not something that I always say. You know, to be honest.
That's why I just said, oh.
You know, I've never told my sister and my brothers that I love them. Like when we think about it.
Oh.
And that's what I mean. I say, so it's like when you ask a question, it goes deeper than just that confrontational type vibe where some man random just a walk up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have to think. We have to think about certain energy and certain vibration where we are trying to, you know, show and bring out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because as I say, you know, we only use the words when, you know, something
Death
serious.
is on the table,
Happen. You know what I mean? So we have to break out of the mold there and
show love. Love is all
and
we
not
need.
just show love, but, you know, utter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tell the person that, you know, if you love that person for real, tell them, you know what I mean? No matter if it's a good friend or a family member, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of my friends them out them, I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of my friends them out them, I love them. Straight. You know, it's not something we normally say to each other, but, you know, we use a public platform now for that. The man them know, the woman them know. So we love her, straight. Yeah.
You're so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, but
that we are run from, you know, that cuteness something there.
See, oh Lord, here we go. Yeah, all right. You know what? That's so tough.
Yeah. That's why we not really
that's
use
some
it.
hard shit right there, boy. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that shit.
Yeah,
yo.
we prefer that.
Yeah.
We prefer that. We don't want that cute something. We are run from.
Oh God. But emotions, I love it, and I love to see men show their emotion. I love to see men be open and just be honest with their feelings. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. We all have them. We're all human.
Definitely.
And it's best that we embrace our feelings and let each other know what it is that we want, and, you know, how to conduct themselves around us, and just the type of energy to bring. And we just hopefully that everyone out there just understand that love is everything.
Definitely.
Love brings respect, brings loyalty, brings commitment, brings joy, brings happiness, friendship, for the most part, because not all love is considered love. Yeah, because there's a lot of fake love out there too.
Yeah.
But you know the real love from the fake love, and if you don't, figure out a way to decipher it.
Yeah.
As the theme song that we played earlier, not the theme song, but the opening intro song.
Intro track.
One Perfect Love.
One Perfect Love.
Yes. Make sure you guys go and stream that song. Purchase it on all platforms right now. Yeah. One Perfect Love, Warrior King.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
What are those?
Clark's.
Mm-hmm. Wish we had a shoe cam.
Oh shit. Shoe cam.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. Big up on yourself. Season
3.
Yeah, I mean,
Music and Marriage. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
And we out. Walk good, people. Peace. We gotta do our picture. You went?
Yeah, it's good.
Keeping everything the same way.
Michele.
Kiki. Well, that was good. The song tied in perfect with the topic.